September bosome no edi nefua edu no omanade hye yema munyina adwo ebraso se ensema ya boa no fiduem ha no yede esomo wo se fiada anwumre no Afia Brempomaa Kasiebo kase yede somo wo kasafo nyina wodo no so wa fiefie mo afri Ctv and studios so ha ne yato amane ho abefo ntenten fidie ahodo no so ye stream live o Facebook my Ctv GH social media handles ahodo no nyina bo my Ctv GH Kasiebo ne pie ba no anya bia hye eda anwumre nsemo yede somo no ye hye ne a edimo akotene ebe ebono nine enwumre yi a ena empanyifo a ejinemo aprema mpanyine di bre ede wonu ani kire abato komisa so ye afei ena wokoto aba ama nipa obedi kan ene de obeto so mieno ene de obeto so miensa ballot paper ne so no wonom ebe kire mampanyine dada John Dramani Mahama bisa mampanyina be de kire Dr. Mamadu Bawumia se wana na montre so edi dwana num se wabiebie nnwuma wo mai Ghana mu no wobusa ne se nnwuma no ewe ana ayiram framem except ede atudwa se enimwanimu ya no ebe ya anka ECG wonu mpanyimfo ye da no nyina wonfa wonkukunu wonkaka nkogu baabi wonu ankasa resign fredman we sanse e katwitwiri dia ECG ebono anu eden pa yebeko free town na amarebo free hoba ene se edan ebubu amanfo ho akire wonu mo pa ebinom so gira montere so ebise bisansem Ebusefo we kansma wodo obedem ho na matena ase beje don hwere ba kon wonchen na mede asom wo sa nwumre no nsia kase wo Ctv so mede kan kai wo dada se kase mede som wo Ctv so efri studio ha yeto amane wa fiafia wodo no mu kasafo nyina wodo no so na afei abefo ntenta fidie no mede som wo my Ctv GH social media handles wodo no wo my Ctv GH akase boy pie ba no anya bia hye kai to mane won fefo na wonom so anya bi nhye anwumre mo somfo eyeme Afia Brempomaa Hineh me da me ho aba ensem no ha sei me de besomo Abato komisa ato nsa e de afre empanyifo a ejina mampanyine di bre wo mai Ghana mo amanyoku ahodo no emo se ene ebo no nan no obi amfena ni nkyeremu na afi onkoye balloting wono ma wonde ballot paper ne so de obedi kan de obeto so mienu de obeto so miensa ne nyina empanyifo e kire se ene de dwe e de beko so hwiebe ye de no Afia Brempomaa Kasiebo beko akogu no na ehon sunsun so e kire sunsun so nyina etumi aba empanyifo kire se we eka emra wahhehye ede ewo abato no ho ensemsem wo no eka ho be se ebreso a enya abato komisa ene be kire se ni passport be dikan ni passport beto so mienu ewo ballot paper no so na emomu no wono ankasa emra metro aba wa wo be dikan wa beto so mienu wa beto so miensa no ni nyina eye nkrabia ene bre ena ebe kire na nipa dodo ya wono gina afi epre mampanyini di bre no wono do so pa nipa makomako aduonu nan ena agina mu wo se wo pre mampanyini di bre nanso so abato komisa ye si na nako krata bongre bonkutu wo ye kire no nipa du miensa ena emra ema wono ho kwan sa afi de wonyina na yento wonom so aba nipa wondi edi akotene ewade asamye mo eye NDC Frank Ekrafo Yera John Dramani Mahama de wo him Frank ama NPP amanyoko no Dr. Mamadu Bawumia ka ho be ora John Alan Kojotre Martin nyame ya na drum sanity ema wafam ya wapie ena afi na nakwambedi akocheda wono nso ne de eka ho be na wono ma wontra anya yie na abatro komisa ewo nko won makogu baabie eye owura Bernard Muna ya wo gyinamo ama PNC amanyokuo no ena era Janet Nabla ya wono nso egyinam ama PNP amanyokuo no ene deduo pi no a ena afi wontiri anya yi a enti abatro ballot paper no wondin emaso. Brasibedwam Chamehine ora Alban Smana back bang what they ato and Brasibedwa for you anymore say wouldn't say what on wash galam say to more my gun and more to move for and ma will be mekanchra will say jay to and ye and Sansa galam say to say on my gun a japadi and so and what the other Romania or the chain and she ya that chinch ma a bell bumping for ye decay it's so.
Minister for Defense. When you said I was not hearing from you because the country is safe. Now I've heard from you, and what I heard showed that the country is not safe. You know, I have the power to protect all of you. If I have to implement the request you are making, I'm not sure you will survive. All of you will survive. So I don't also want all of you to die. So please, let's move away from that one, because it's very difficult to determine what a political statement is when you are talking about Galamsey and what a political statement is not when you are talking about Galamsey. And as to videos and listen about Galamsey, the later we talk about it, the better. So let's move on. All focused, they wouldn't have arisen. But because we are working in silos and not listening to each other, we are facing this crisis. We had a program called Planting for Food and Jobs. All of a sudden, we're having challenges with food security. But this same house used to tout the success of the program. What are we saying today? Please, spare me that trouble. We are not talking about people coming to play politics or whatever. No. We talk about taking action. Well, they say I'm old, so you are young. I'm only 60-something years old. And I'm sure many of you will go before I go, because I'm getting to 100. That's where I'll get to before I go, 100. Some of you are of little faith. And I'm sure by 50-something you'll be going. I won't go. So I love Ghana. I want to see Ghana survive. But we cannot continue this way and expect that things will get any better. Let's continue to work together. If we don't build the trust, nothing will happen in this country. Nothing. Any word come from any of you is taken on the basis of suspicion. So how are you going to work together to achieve what you're talking about? So please, as they say, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Let's work together. You are the leaders, and every day people are listening to you. They are watching you. They want to see you talk about Ghana. The way forward, not parties. Who are those participating in the Galamsey? If we take census, some of you will be there. And the people you are talking to are aware. It's not that they are not aware, they are aware. that some of you are participating in it. So please, first, desist from doing it yourself. Don't go to them for the money for your campaigns. Don't go to solicit their votes. Let them see you work. Truly, it's a disgrace that we've gone to this far. Look at the water. Horrible. But that is no problem. It's only expensive. But annually, the water we get as a country can refill all these rivers. But how do you do away with what has already been polluted? And the environment, how do you repair the damage? That is the challenge we have.
Manyeso for Ora Dominic Nitiwo Ediato MP Safi one pre di bra hodro no mrashmedwa di bra ahodro e wo my Ghana mo se one mo gina campaign platform ahodro no so na one mo bontoa apretumi a won hwe se won kwahye bobia fa galamse ho nsansam enhwe mabunu no etirim won hwe won kutu pase won to aba ma wodom isan sanyame ya dom wo ba obetumi aboa ama won watu galamse wo kire se we MP na ye tese wo gina simpie bia so akasa asam no a empanyifo bebo din ne yiwa ma amanim guase a a chain the SC bida or may mono. Get the amount.
Mr. Speaker, I want to commend members who are bringing the issue of problems of water and the disturbances that we have within our water bodies across the country, particularly the southern half of Ghana. But I want this House to take decisions that would be in the interest of this nation. Mr. Speaker, it's an urgent matter, and I think that you should lead it personally to ensure that anybody, whether you are a religious person, you are a traditional person, you are a politician, you are a flag bearer or an MP who politicizes Galamsey operations in this country, this House must take action on that person. Why are you making this? Mr. Speaker, this House should take drastic measures against any individual who politicizes Galamsey, who is promising the youth of Ghana that if you vote for me, I would allow you to do Galamsey. Why are you making noise? Why are you making noise? I want this House to take a bipartisan posture against any individual. In fact, we should invite any individual to this House. We should invite any individual we have on video in this House who is promising the people of Ghana, especially the young people of Ghana, that if you vote for me, I would allow you to do Galamsey. Any politician who is inciting the young people of Ghana, I'll take you out of prison if you vote for me. Mr. Speaker, that is one sure way of ensuring that whichever government is in power can fight and make sure that this country is taken out of our body politics. We have the power to protect Ghana, and we have the power to protect our people, to protect the unborn ones. There are some things you can do politics with, but Galamsey should not be one of them. So, Mr. Speaker, I want all the people, I will provide evidence, videos of all the people, and we should invite them tomorrow to this House and make them answer publicly. Whether they are NDC, they are NPP, they are CPP, I don't care. But I will do that. And any one of you who has a video or evidence that somebody is doing that, bring me to them. Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, that is the urgent matter I think we should focus. And then we should, as a country, fight against. We can do our individual politics, I don't mind. But if our water bodies are at stake, and we who are looking for political power, whether on which political party, I don't mind, I don't care. Go out there to let the young people of Ghana know that if I win, I will allow you to do galamsey. The people of Ghana through this house should punish that person. So, Mr. Speaker, I want your help.
Andy Semanyoko no Frank Krani era John Dramani Mahama akasase wana na Montreal so no watete sense mtrofo bi ma wagidi se NPP Amanyoko no e na ahye won afuno mu ahye won kutu pasa won say ndin ene na mo ka se o kire se ono oba be fa konwa ne tena so a free SHS feeding feed wo betwam enya ade a wo betue sika bia amaya ma mofra no aduane ede no so no heva no agina akasa asam no na ehrodo grada sama Ghana fo tia Womontu wo wonyina baabia enka asasem yida
Pre-SHS no enko bebia obia be catch us say NDC ba ombe yi free SHS free ho a catch us nipa no say Major Mama mbejina high catch them say say nipa no oyo trofo Ezu NDC mom na baba be hihye ni yie say na be ya emfaso a e wo say awofo ne enkwada no ne teacher fo nya no na yensaka eduane na e wo school ho enye efi say anopa ye duansi ohie edugu cup mu ni ama na esi chire baako milk ni ho pan no ni ho na bofra enom tea sakora a pan no ka ho milk ka ho okotuna school dan mu a eden na obetimi esua eza omutimi di emo saa emo kwa efise emo ene ede abre omo emo no sa ne ede ebru aba no mo ede ebru saa banku TZ tonzafi koko eno anu mbedi sa kopimse ebru no besa enti afe ensehye foforo yede bana se sikana yede eto eduane mankoda no yede be ma omo school no na school no headmaster and the obu teachers and the awofo no ombeko jom no makoto baire obato banche omato gari omato ebro obato emo omato nkatie no mato nam omato beans nom de ko school ho akonua eduane amankwada no
Mampanyide da John Dramani Mahama wotu Franka ma NDC Amanyoko no bisa Dr. Mahmoud Baumia mampanyina be de akire ya wono nso akra na etu Franka ama NPP Amanyoko no ese wana na montre so kire se NPP Amanyoko ba ye ene enwuma de wa biebie bia nkasa ma mabuno enya bia ye wo man mu no bisa se o man be mu obi ebie se enwuma no ana enwuma na tu afawiem omra na wo mekire enwuma kora wo bie no man mu na mabuno bra wo brei wonya binye
Kasema say, Koko Ejuma say, Bibia say, Ezu, Menkotia, yes say, Omama, Emebunu Baku 2 million Ejuma. Anke ama 2 million Ejuma, Anke Mebuna Ejina Yam for Hanka Munyebi. Ezu, Eza, and so, your parties nibi, your politicians nibi. Omo, ayo Oma Jane say, Ayeda mobeto aba ma omo empuntu ba ama mobeto ama omo moanye adwuma mobeto ama omo ehiamu a mobeto ama omo ekamu a mobeto ama omo ahochiremu mobeto ama omo enti na ebi mo ka se yesi o hade se wo de kraman pogina na wo ka se ye MPP a ye beto ama no enso emre sesa emre dane Obia person na setna etumpon obia person ni krom empuntu oba ni krom NDC so ye ne empuntu hene ye ban so ne echicha yen ka se we anto amame we to mame we anto amame aka sa na eyi mu a aka College of Education for ya College of Health for ya ye be si wo ha 2015 hankwa ewo hafo ha edom ye 4-year degree program ene ye de be si yamfo ha now sheta no fa ene money bebre ndc abreso ene buy and so akoye say oh ye de ebi say ye de MPP de twa me fruma ye de twa wo fruma we he ona na no awesome sa party no we wu ko da oda ho dwe no ho wona wo bre wo se ye de twa wo fruma emre asesa emre adane ye hwenia obetimi abaye ye man yie ni obetimi abaye ye kro yie ni ode mpuntu bebre ebi so wo ho a ombetena so a omonye hwe omo twekania omo mansuo omo nya akwan omo nya hwe na omo diskana to ho emenu so ma na yaba ye se je 500 na to mame je 200 na to mame ezu je 1000 na to mame ezu afedie asenno for achire se nokre no e wo se yeto bebia nokre ne da me kwa asenno ni ye buy election ho ena ye buy ni ye no mo chiche 200 de kodem bia mu a wo de voter card chira ni ama 200 enso e da no dru ho asenno for se debi ye beto ya ba akobebia nokre no omo MP na MP before person mu tunu no and almost a toma no and now me no ka say on that so ye MP e wa say no for ezo sana yesu ye be e wo sa batwe mu sika ne ba mesre monje mamo posika no e Ghana posika ya boabo 700 million Ghana cedis ano sa say ye bechiche ama omo ye enjuma ketenkete minim say sika ne fa ebeko omo party for omo party chairman ne omo women's organizers no e fa na ombeba be chairman mo no eye ya yeto a yetua e na omo beche enti eba monje
Mampanyina be de chere Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia chere se ahensem ene ntokwa wodo ya na epie free ahensem wo my Ghana mu no ya de ha adwen pa na nyame e de atona akoma so se wo ba wonfa enema nwa kwam mu fa nhehye bi nwa kwam mu ebetimi aboa na eyi ahensem ene ntokwa epie free ahensem wo no ebetimi eyi ne nyina free wo my Ghana mu na asomdwe nyame adom wo de ache wo men no ebetimi edede ho ache
Ansukino endorsement as far as chieftaincy is concerned, not a disturbing piece. In the Judicial Council of the House of Chiefs, you codify all the lines of succession to all the stools and skins in Ghana. Now you're digitalizing it now. Obiabe who said, we na obituary akunye we on 20. Ye sana at the whole clear. Ama obia elama sopino ebe for. There doesn't be a sound, and we are looking at 7 years. And I know what assassin but problem number said most of the time, we won't register assassin lands commission because who could register just so Jessica was assassin doors who didn't do assassin. Enti won't register, no one register na problem so ever. The assassin on the paper, and yes, sir. Intimidation share for ever. And I know how assassin government to start with. You may register in your arm for free to get the database. But motor assassin the eye, the fee.
Edom kuma e wobra so bedwam ebisa se ebeya enka empanyifo a eda wo men yenyima hoden ne aso ye na no wo mra bonten na wo mebu nkontafan magana fo huru ka enyima hoden ne aso ye no ede e wo man Ghana emo
report has indicated that ECG is not abiding by the cash waterfall mechanism. And it's the cash waterfall mechanism that allows companies and entities throughout the energy sector value chain to get some revenues or payment. That has been jettisoned. As if that is not enough, the Ministry of Finance, since August 2023, has not paid up even 1 cedi for power consumed by ministries, departments, and agencies. And from our rough estimates, that debt alone balloons to 1.8 billion. Clearly, they are passing the buck, just trying to manage the system and hand over a dilapidated, aging equipment, collapsed energy sector to President Mahama when he assumes office. The energy sector debt alone, based on our rough estimates, is more than $2 billion as we speak. We therefore call for a full audit of the entire energy sector so that we would have a fair and firm appreciation of the state of indebtedness, the state of dilapidation, so that whoever assumes office would prepare to tackle the challenges. There's an attempt to sweep all the challenges under the carpet and hope that they can just cross over the next election. But that is not the way to go. We call on the ECG to restore and respect the tenets of the cash waterfall mechanism. We also call on the politicians to desist from the unnecessary political interference, which has culminated in this mess that we find ourselves. From what PLC states, is able to account for only 42% of the revenue requirement of the sector. And so clearly, the utility is not sustainable. If we continue on this trajectory, the whole sector would collapse. As we speak, Tallow is owed more than $100 million that has not been paid. ENI is owed hundreds of millions of dollars to the extent
mpanyifo a ehwa ahobambɔ nsɛm so ɛwɔ nkramantem ha sɛ ɛde kokɔbɔ mu ɛden ba abɛto abɔnten ɛde akyerɛ ɛmɛbunu sɛ efie mpenu ne aduodo na abato yi a ɛbobɔ bɛn yɛhwena no hɛyɛ wa wonim na abɛyɛ takra wɔ gyem na wɔhuhu gyem wa prentokwa ana de menteme ho ase bi bɛba nkramantem ha sɛ nkanka no dwuma a wɔnom de bɛdimu no ɛnya no bi ne.
Yes, simulation exercise with all the security agencies, i.e. the soldiers, the police, NADMO, ambulance services, electoral commission, fire service. Na yeshwe say ayembiara on the day of election, say bibi kusia kwambe suna all the security agencies no ebe collaborate ama ya hwe na bibia atoye kama eno na no pay ya simulation na ya hwe kwanzo ebia na ntoko bia si baabi e wo se police ni mbem obi ko tunaba o le mu o kiu mu o ko tunaba na obi akoso ne zemze we don't do into aba obi a mango bia si obi kwan se monko tunaba odu police station wo kiu no mu a odu ho ni di wo mu ni di no mu a presiding member na adwuma wo party agent a wo ho no wo hwe se bibia ebeboa ama bibia koso kama mo bia nkoye bibia edi basabase bia beba na medinkrai etudwa se omo aye omo adwen se abato aye kotoi omo pese omo di basabase ba no me chebo nkuran se ya prepare dia mamo. I'm telling you, what happened in Kenya will not happen in Accra or Ghana. It's not going to happen. And so bimo hoso ma yo adwen se they see wo Kenya and don't be so meneso edi biba Ghana adia ebi ba and obi suma wo se koye body bia catch ne se wonya catch se ni pani se ono nsuma ne ba no go esa ade no asrafo no wo ho police fo no so wo ho ye so mu a edu be di se de mra ne tie.
Yede to omanfo anim yen Kasiebo mu se NDC amanyoko no titene ma Gomoa West Ora Kasim Mohammed aposifo acheno asam no abobɔ mu akopiem wɔ koto na enapie mpanyina wɔtene adwamo eye he lordship Veronique Praba Tete wɔkyerɛ sɛ opanyini ene nipa mienu eka no ho wama wonum beli nyame ya adom wa bosome ewumi ne da etoso na sɛ October bosome ni mom ne da etoso dumotwe na won samra no to asemi ne so
Alhaji Kasim wanomo amane bewa wecha 20,000 Ghana cedis edia to nitiso any charity baako awose enipa baako ane ka ne hono so no wonomu cha 10,000 Ghana cedis ene de to nitiso edi charity baako so eka ho Alhaji Mohammed Kasim Stephen Kobina ene Joseph Mensa wonomu ni na yahye se wonko gina court ya wonfom so ene se wakɔhye bufuo ebio wada subamboni edi na wasanso akyerɛ akudie wenyina enam NDC supporters you abra NPP for no endi kan a commission a year drip machines no eno wɔkyerɛ sɛ sɛdeɛ na wɔn fonyine ɛbobɔ ho na nka wɔnyi ɛno na wɔn mante ase na mo so ɛma NDC foe ɛda asɛ suban we ɛde ne yɛkurikyɛ wɔn mo ɛde akwakogyina court he ona Veronique Praba Tete na wɔmiɛnsa akwakogyina court ne de no ɛna wa lawyer for ɛsrɛ sɛ anka yɛma wɔn mo bill na asɛm no wɔn fa nkɔ ɛdi ano wɔn tena se ɛnka no bɔkɔ so na ɛno ɛna he ona Veronique Praba Tete ejitu mu ekyerɛ sɛ wɔn mu ma wɔn bill nenso wɔn san so emra court wɔn mu bi mu to babosome ne de tosudu enwɔtwe na wɔn hwɛ sɛ asɛm no obetimi di akɔ ADR na wɔka no bɔkɔ so ne nyina mu no wa lawyer for ɛde aseda PSC ɛma court no sɛ wagye wɔn mu nsɛm no atumu na wɔama wɔn mu bill afei wɔsan so etu NDC mebunu ne fo sɛ wɔntwe wɔn ho emfini yɛbɔ ne bi a enya na sɛ ensɛm fata ɛho
two other accused persons. Then some very now court. I mean, court I got to know. I'm a free bail. Yes, I say. What's on the way? Now we go west. Now I'm the same. Young co area. Now this is year to year. What's on the charges I was going back they are misdemeanors. So misdemeanor that's a yard out there. What one she sells, they one right the other time. We prayed the court. The court acceded to our prayer and they granted bail. So they are reappearing on the 18th. So we are saying that in between time, we should have been able to attend to the ADR session. Then the results thereof will be reported back to the court on the 18th. In terms of any someone will go central in that in the court to Wafras, they asked me to do the best say the next different, the next time you can come with me. I can't get caught. Na yenya kuta na yemfo odo na kuro na aza ote basabasa ebeba ma obede ebra ode yinya na yete ye nyama yete bo hena ma du ahoro no yemfa nkedi na mebi achima onko bada ope orange yedi duro bi so de ja de ma yemi na na yebeji de ma se bi chi okko lese de nyame no se basabasa ye onfa nkutu o me ja kuta na nyame na kase besi ni se basa.
Ayimeno se akase body egusode som one free Ctv so ye de to amane wa fiafia hodo no emo abe fontente fidie no ye de som my Ctv GH social media handles ahodo no nyina abo my Ctv GH Kasiebo be piaba wenye bi ahye ye gina we so ahomeka se so age aboafo nkra to ye ba de aka no ha e de beso.
Super AC Pro!
For high sense so, never wa hoto enye peyo emra ye wo mu. High sense AC, na yenya abotraye. Said the bear ebetumi Ghana show no. High sense de woto a, ye the free factory, near the besu fees in sometime. yɛda so kora yɛ amammerɛ no mu ɛkyɛ ɛfo ɛyɛ papa na ntwe nyinam kanea adeɛ baako a ɛwɔ high sense AC ho a ɛma m'ani gye ho paa no ɛyɛ gold face ɛne copper pipes na yɛde ayɛ no ɛna m'ano nti no ɛma AC no ɛnwe n'akye sɛdeɛ wɔda ne tie biara gidiba egyina ne naso 4-in-1 filter na ɛwɔ mu nti no oh, me from a crunching. A 23rd September, a couple 28. 6 days to pay. Madam High Sense, air conditioner. My sister to say, who? High Sense air conditioner. Your split and your floor standing. Nimi and Nunina, who bet me at on the standard, and not the inverter home. How? Nako High Sense showroom, yeah. Nako Jodie. High Sense, everyday prices for everyday people.
End of way. Why a crado? Class Media Group. Accra 100.5 FM. Class 91.3 FM. Number 105.3 FM. And a CTV. And a Kabuma. What the Accra stretch. The Atosso and Crown. 9th edition. Wamadi bro. Ebasso. Our Miminda. September was the Atosso Dunubako. Our Fipinunia Dununaimu. Edano. A holiday. 5:30 a.m. Sharp. Arapana. A free. Obia Betimia baby.
Free health screenings. Ebekwa so papa. Yetumi esuya ne ma bebre aka ho. Ye dia saba hihye so. Agrudi ebekwa so no enya sam ketu akra. Ene ne ma pi e ka ho a ebepua ye mpomuden ho sam. Enyumeku aso yase ne bi ni. Top Choco Floral Tissues. Tango Prime Washing Powder. The Lodge Tavern. Belapa Connect Deodorant. Abuafon mu bi so ye Chicken Man Pizza Man. Grateful Scientific Herbal Clinic. Bloom Medical Service. Smart View Eye Care. Multiple Quest. Gilson Manufacturing Limited Company. Madel's Kitchen.
I'm saying, I'm Joe and Makwaba, Afia, and Wakaya Wayada say, and Wakwabaha, Ctv, and Mre, Ctv Kasiebo, a Quajaba from Crato Brasso Safe, a Tosso Nadiacano, ye de Esmo Wameka was a Cassidy, Chegu, Abefonte, Fidia Hood, as so Facebook is to me live, and my Ctv GH Coho, now Koshibi Kaise, or the Ebeman Fefo, and one so, and ye be a share. Yan Tosso and I am Queanim, a war and some for emo. Women in Law and Development Africa Yetria FN World of what you say. Nansaya Kayaka de Yetia Ma, and Afia Mona Trodod one wado so pa. Enti Emma was some that one Makma Sune here one munti. And na Udru Amuzokope Chrono Emwa, what entity Ama Emrante Wafin was singing a quine so. Now one actually ma home for so, Sinabaya, Benny no, na san you menina, what you want home, every home.
Sebe na ye mofra no etumi esi egina ye pa ediama wabrabo na wasan so ahwe wo husu ye pa ni titu ene bra wadu ompani fie sunti ena ora bela usani edi nsem yi atudwa se wodi dwumedie we no ede ebaye wasi dwumedie na se no wahehye ne mabebe ebiti se movie session documentary ene discussion ahodwa wobeye edi afa woni pedua no ene se bio empanatwe ehu.
Under the Power to Choose project is one of our landmark projects, which is 7 years project supported by Global Affairs Canada through Oxfam in Ghana. So it is being implemented in 6 regions in Ghana: Central Region, Greater Accra, Bono East, Northern Region, and then Upper East. And in the Upper East region, we have 7 partners that are also working on this. We have PPAG; they are working within the Bono East area and its environment. We have NOSAC; they are also implementing the Northern region. Then we have at the Upper East region, we have PADA. PADA is also implementing the Upper East region. And then when you come to down south, so we have Woldaf implementing the Greater Accra and then part of Central region, Kasua to be precise.
Enwechi Godfrey Ebo Ahin, Principal Investigative Officer of the Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice, Shraj Ekasai.
Rape and defilement is an issue that has stayed with us for a very long time. In evidence of this menace is where during the BEC examination, most girls come to the centers pregnant. Most of the time, it's only 1 or 2 occasions where the perpetrators of this act will be outsiders. Most of the time, it happens among themselves because they are exposed to sexuality, they are exposed to pornography, they are exposed to sex and its ramifications. It looks as if in this dispensation, one of the cheapest commodities we can talk about is sex, because the boys are promising the girls Indomie, they are promising them Okada ride, they are promising them taking them to the mall, and we all know that there is nothing like free lunch.
Penipa wada girl child education ano we wutu senior east Jennifer Esel Edison Semwe Etuja.
Also and rape cases, defilements, and yama sexual abuses. Any idea you say I want to say is any exception. But yeah, dear. And na Bridgiano, you really say, you what they will say. And who money, and I say, young money. Or more if you say, they be able to school for a crabby able to and then also young and man and baby. Yet, adolescent children and was schools in a ball. No, I'm my girls' education, but I don't leave the boys out. I know they are part of the children in our youth, and they are also part of the school children in our youth.
Nekakwemu emwantia ebo homodimba jumediana sinina ebi Ctv Kasiebo echichenkomosi.
What I've come here to learn is that I learned how to avoid myself from being spoiled by other friends, and I learned how to take good care of myself when my friends are pushing me to some place that is not good.
I've learned that to avoid peer pressure, and I've learned that as you follow good friends, if you follow bad friends, you may end your life in jail. And I told my brothers and sisters that they should keep learning hard and follow good friends. But if they follow bad friends, they may end their life in jail and they cannot fulfill their dreams.
Amzafo yento aso na yenkoye ni mo e wonsam hodo ya aka no emo abanasi de hibusua apaw na na pabia sore se wono e na emeye amanase abusua panyin foforo kra na bese mfie kakra bese no kroni na abusua panyin na wote ade so sabre no wodane eto ne benkum so nti na ebra so se oyi foforo ma ne sinanan ene se wotumi apaw na ne se wono ene amanase de hibusua abusua panyin Nana pabia sare amanase abusua panyin na wayi ne fufure ene ensem twere ne kofi mi short twetwe nkomo na odetu dwase obeye na famu de bia aboa mampunto ni asomdwe akoso ewa amanase abusua no emo na ode etu dwase enam se yede eja wane yede aso awunti ehu behia se mpempi no se ye de woto de brebia no anasa ye ma de brebia na ewo se da ne da wo ma wonkotodwe ekofom na osretwe de ampon ho nhira se de beya woni suade hunu ede ebebemu eno so jina so ema wosre mpaibo efri omanfo honum ya wode etudwase na ni so ade hunu a wode esina ni so no eyempuntu enti obeye ne sa amana bem ode nsemi tudwa bra na odi Afia Brempomaa Hineh amanse hina wonya ne ba bi kro na daduanan ena wode eto mabu ne wo amanase enim se eda a wodi wo momode so ode ahohyeso obedi amana ye kra behwe
wonya wakoni sumanchi tinere se yesi na nemu na bring up our ministry. Me and Fifi in it. We are in it now. Only any answers. Yes, you have got you go to Chichi. Yeah, from no Kruger. And the chrono kitchen, and answer you go to be a better matter. What I say, and they say, on here we are 40 days and waiting. We need our nti mpɛn tena ase na ɔyɛ sɛ nna na ɛbɛdi for today nti amaya kra bɛkorɔ hene ɔreba ɔno na ɔbɛgyina hɔ na ɔtuma di dwumadi no nyinaa da amaya nti ɔno yɛ atwa no sɛ sɛ nti ɔbɛdi pa a yɛn nyinaa bɛkɔ ɔtena sopɛma so hɔ na dwumadi no yɛde afi ase
Afeyenko Tano North Mensino Emwe na Efrisipa Adonte Hima na nama dowa so se ye kase wakoya ye e de ama Roman Catholic school ya e we Efrisipa enyo a wode eche ye no na edoso pa enyo a wode ko che ye bie eye books pen pencil marker ene adesuamu akade ahodo bia wogidi se ebeboa ma adesuansem egina ne nan so dwumadi no nananom hemfo ya ofri Efrisipa nananom hemfo ni atankonye fri sunwane traditional council ne ebusuane namfo ede wonom enmunyam beta akire e ma ne ye krabehwe pa wei eka ebra wode ne si akunwa so no na fidida enhyehyeye no ho se Adonte Hema ema Efrisipa nana amadoa ejibre ne ensem treni odno kwasi apia twetwen komoma wode tudwa se wensu ye ne kakrawa a wono nso so eye ede aboa adasampuntu no empanyifo se once na ni hwekro sa ne nsem nti wono nso ne kakra wo ede eboa adesua nsem eno no so ogidi se adesua eye safoa ya yetumi de bie ekọ oman empuntu mu nti wono nso ne kakra wo ye ede aboa ema adesua emu nsem no na afibia wo ye yame ya adom afia ibesimu no nso no obeye
akonya so Adonte Hema last month 29th August na me ya 1 year na me da yesu kasiye say special emaya na omuwo sumo no omumo adesua ehun hi omuye tese wa ma wadesua hu hia na sebu koye me masema be ma na ono de no ha beka no wa nyem no beja wo ha ko na se ka o ma me aboni nyina no ayekwa na tambe na o ma me be sa tete ne nsem asama wa beto hospital data na be ma ne de wokọ o ma me ka ntene ne ka makoma se wo se me ba na be bibi se emma eto ma so se time be so mo be ware bet me ma sem no o mo fa entum chen na America no bibia be ko na o ma bisu asia o ma abusia no nya me ba books and me phone ata actually ana me de maka so account na pen ana parazo ana lukiso ana me de ka ba na pa ana me de ka de Nana Maduwa esan ejibre etu adesuafo fonkanka ene emma se adesua de ene hwehinse nti wonyi wono ho mfiri se bisubone mu ne mprampana twen basa rough mu na wonfa wono mani nsi wono adesua ho sanse eno ne bema won da ache papa bi na watumi ahwe won ho no wabusua mesua ho hia pa mo bo mani mbi mesua tese sisia no ontimi ntwa sebi yanka won kan nipa be dia be ko bia no yaka se twa go ntima ntwa so a na se wakachi ti de me sere se omo yiro mo education omo yiro mo sua de ye omo sua de adachi omo so de abo omo braka na mako omo atachire fo no so sa omo so anya abotire mankola no na omo so antimi chire omo ade na se de omo sika no so na ye ama me de kwani pani nya me de kwani hia nkwa wo ha wo ade nyina timi mpa ni se afibia mi simne bi se e ma me ma na omo so ntimi ko mo ni se de chicha fo no so kan ni se omo so dia no atuma kuma se timi hwe se ebedu no me yanka ne dia me yo omo so mo Headmaster ma Efrisipa Roman Catholic School Peter Vade ejina adesuafo no anemu eda na na se wono nso adwene wonom ho wabeya ye dia entese wo hwebo se enuama wodi abechi be hwe so yie esa kan mama nsia ento asosa ese ade hia kese pa ye marker pens ese ko boss class bia ya marker boss ewo ehia pa de na me se kan bi na ma nde me se na hema okwe okay biwom de na kese dodo no mra ko marker pen ubie sese a brama bopa mu a na eko enti mesre se ne ma ana de toso ya nkura no bi awofo no bi enni bi de wo hwa entade hyemu no mpa bo hyemu fa de ema ya nkura nana nesia beso de a sofa ka ene ho na eba
na ye de aka ho so de aye
Odusuani ba ko gyina ne mfefo anemu eda ase
any teachers for this school for my treasure yadamaso wa de fefa awie mo de abre ni teacher any sanity pad na mo de abre no kre mani bi wo ho no ma ya na mo ho ne ma na man busumi de ba to de tai sisi wo school ma se ti yadamase wo mo a mo de abre yadamase pi ye ni so e wo de mo de amaye ni teacher any say books in so mo de abre so yadamase ye ni so pa ananom yadamase na se addiction na se akoko
Afei yankodwedie ani sikasam kasemo Africa Center for Energy Policy esepeko no ekyerese mpanyifo a eda ECG adwumayeko na no onmu nyina ense wonkuku no wonkaka na wonye adwuma so aban ye teso yi wo nyina nkonsa emfiri we sanse adwuma no wonhu so wonu atena ho ayenhwe han amaka twitwire die binsi da adwumayeko na bakosemu afi EBS.
The second prime example of political settlement mechanism is exchange rate manipulations. One of the major challenges of ECG in its handling of the exchange rate for its transactions. In many instances, the exchange rate reported by ECG to the Cash Waterfall Committee was significantly higher than the interbank exchange rate. The exchange rate manipulation created a net exchange loss of about 6.5 billion Ghana cedis in 2022, which is up from 600 million in 2021 to about 7 billion Ghana cedis in 2023. ASEP, through the RTI process, requested historical exchange rates used by ECG for its transactions. The company has since May 2024 not been able to supply the requested information, stating in an August 2024 response that, and I quote, "The requested information is quite extensive and will require some time to compile. All efforts are being made to put together the information requested for submission. We acknowledge your forbearance thus far and implore your continued support as we work towards meeting the request," end quote. Since 2024.
Afei yenko enigide kase emu. Nana abrewayi pomakwemo ema koda nyumtuni gospel nyumtuni ya April bosome no emoneda na eto so aduonu nan bodane eto ne benkum so no ene na waye na yie akate na chi kra na eye ni nyina ekọ so ewo KICC Dominion Center ye no ewo Spintex Road no eso Kofi Owusudua anto ya yebone samrane friend koda medikan ka se probosome no ne da na eto so aduonu nan e no men anti asem ye beto dwa se koda adane ato edi kan e beto dwa no na akwa ye te se wo Facebook social media keka ye bia kopem se busua e de ensem beto abonten so se koda no kre wadane ato ne benkum so wonya mfinhia aduanan nom 45 na enwomo a koda abode ene ya Kristo soma na asa nyamedwuma no wabeye bi pa na yie no sa wo hwe efonyina etwaguo yi a obia bo fitemo ya wo kire se wakopa no koda baaye no wobekon ye ene America no nso wobetu ye na sabre yi a wadani ato ne benkum so na yede ne nipadua akosha asase ase edote enkodotie mu enso nkonso mu woduru osro ahemem wa nkunuma botire no edanse boa nensa ebeka yegyina wesu na ama ye nyina ye ho yakọ ebusua ene yire enkanka Afei yenko amana ne nsemo Abansoro eto sonson ebuagum ewo Freetown am so amansabra ye kasai nipa makomako duba ko ena awuo na wonu ehhehye asase na se de anu odin pa amakro ni nyina boton esanse adehye ena wonu mani abre epre ahwehwe se wonu adehye eka nipa wonu hwehye hyedan no ase ana wey enye de edikan a ebiasie ewo Freetown demom ebra ne bra no edai gusua bubugum ye kaya wo kakra enche ebia na aban no ede beto dwase se ne omanfo sisisi adan basa esi nsuo kwan mu ede ba bia ni kwan so sisisi adan sie no wonhwe wo hu yie enti wo hwe se kra se nko obubu adan ne bi ema oman ne mu ye he binom kasa pa sa aban ne nwene nipa ho ene se na no ansi kura yi a de esisie ene ama to renche mu aboafo ne to renche mu adwumayefo ani abrese krodom ya wo kire se ba bia aduro no wo hia se wonya mfidi akese a etumi peja blogs akese a entumi ma obi sempo ohyasasena se a empeche ne nipadua no esansa asem yi si ye na nsanie na nsoso abusuafo a wonum gidi se wonde hye eka hoe chese wontumi mpo nna na kampese waje ahome se woginagina hanoa na wedi nkomani asoya ehye enwuma ene oman no ejapade so ede atodwo se nia ekoso wo Freetown no ano eden pa enti wode nneoma ebegu akwan mu ya eno ye nhyehyɛ kete se wodan si ba bia ni kwan se esie ana esinsuo kwan mu a wo bebu agu emfa ho ne ne obi ebeka akira ban no Ebuzafo don hwere baako no nyina asa nti menso me de wo besi a na ansa na mesore apagya me mu no ye ndampanyifo achinchin fidie no from ase wono ekeka ne oma boy ni ema ene kase yetumi ede som wo no ye da wono mu nyina ase wa wo hwenye wo fie efridge wada no a bepim ne fie da yi ye da ase o wonso a wo kan ye ho abefo ntete fidie no so efridge wada no a bepim ene fie da yi ye ma wo mo piafo ena nwumrei mo kenkanfo me Afia Brempomaa Hineh nyame ya adoma efri china kwesi ne kwesi ada nyina ye nuanom Accra 100.5 FM wonom ene besom ye makra mo mama mo monitia adehye nyame ya adoma ebrepem ye besan ehia